Coaster fans, it's the prediction video you've all been waiting for. This is for Six Flags, the largest regional theme park company in the world, with 19 amazing parks across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So I will be running down the 13 main parks and see what they might be planning for 2016. This is the first version. I will be making a sequel after I get some more information during the summer. And I will make a different one, like see if my predictions change and all that stuff. So let's get this started. We're first going to start with the park, this is not, alright. So we're going to start off with the Great Escape. And they haven't gotten a roller coaster for a while, so I don't think we'll be seeing them get one. They're mostly known for water attractions, not for the big thrill-seeking roller coasters. We could be seeing them get in a tsunami soaker for their park, because this would be a really great addition to Family Ride, and it will give them a water attraction, since they're so into their water attractions. Now we're going to move on to La Ronde in Montreal, Canada. I think they will be getting just a Super Loop or just taking a year off. They haven't gotten a coaster for a while. They are rumored to get a coaster, but I don't know if it'll be happening or not. I have to look up the information to see if it could be possible that it could be happening or not. So that's what I think La Ronde will be getting. Next, we're going to move on to Six Flags Mexico. Their last attraction was their thrilling 240-foot Sky Screamer. So I think they could take a break from the thrill-seeking rides and focus on the family rides with these Larson flying scooters. They're pretty popular today, so I think this would be a great family addition to the park. Now we're going to move on to Six Flags Over Georgia. They are rumored that Georgia Cyclone could possibly close down and get the RMC Iron Horse treatment to become a hybrid coaster. Now that would be great because the Georgia Cyclone is rough. I haven't ridden it, but from what I've heard, it is really, really rough. So bringing in an RMC hybrid and doing it on Georgia Cyclone would be great. It would attract more guests into the park, and because people love these RMCs, especially the coaster enthusiasts, and they could put some great elements on, some overbank turns, some inversions, all that type of stuff. Now we're at Six Flags America. I don't know if they'll be getting anything new. They just got a Super Loop, so they could be getting another family ride. I accidentally put flat ride, so I'll change that in the sequel. They could be getting a family ride or a water park expansion. And if it's not either of the two, then they could just be getting an off year and making some more park improvements, making the park look good. So that's what I think they might be getting. For Six Flags St. Louis, I think they could be getting a water park expansion. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think the last one was in 2012. They could bring in some very new slide complexes. I don't really know which ones to add. They already have Bonsai Pipeline, so who knows, maybe they'll add another water park expansion with some new slide complexes and all that stuff. Now we're going to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in Vallejo, California. There are two main rumors going around about this park, and I will run down them and see if they're possible. The first one was coaster enthusiasts said that Kong may be removed and turned into a B&M invert. That might be possible, because if you look at Kong, people have said it's really, really rough. And I agree. It is very rough. So removing it, that is expensive. The problem with adding a new B&M is that they're expensive. So removing the coaster would be expensive, and then adding the other one would be expensive. And that total cost would be somewhere around, like, probably $15 to $20 million. That's a lot of money for Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. So I don't think it'll be happening. Kong will just stay, and I think that'll be it. The next rumor is Medusa. Somebody posted that Medusa may be transformed. That is not going to happen whatsoever. Medusa is a great floorless coaster, and there's really nothing that you can really transform it into. Stand-up, obviously not, because people hate stand-ups. Wing Rider, I mean, that would, I don't think that'll work, because they're not forceful, and they would give them a little bit of a non-good ride. And the last one is Flyer. I thought of this really cool idea. What if you put the flying cars in Flying Dutchman mode? Like, look at some of the Vekoma Flying Dutchmans. Oops, messed that up. What if you put the cars in Vekoma Flying Dutchman mode? Like, look at Firehawk or Batwing at Six Flags America. They have Vekoma Flying Dutchman coasters. Put it on the B&M, it would be a much smoother ride, and they could, it would be really cool because Medusa's layout is strong. But as of right now, I don't think that'll be happening. We could be seeing it happen on a B&M, maybe, but I don't think it will. But the main coaster that I think they'll be getting is an S&S 4D Free Fly coaster, similar to the one at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. This was installed in 2015, and it is looking very great. So I think they could add this to the park because, let me just remind you that Discovery Kingdom has a height limit of 150 feet. That's very low. So, which is good for this coaster is that it fits in this height limit. It's about, I think, 120 feet. It would be a great addition to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and you give the world the first 4D coaster on the West Coast. There is one at Magic Mountain, but this one's better than like the Zaxxon Green Lantern. So the final thing about this park is they don't have enough space. Where should they put it? Now, there are some very likely options. This is an outdated map because, as you can see, Superman is not there. But that's okay, we can work with it because I'm not going in that area. So what we could do is we could see them going right here between Boomerang and Kong. We could see it go here because it's all long and not like an out and back hypercoaster or anything. What we could also see is we could see this being removed, this car ride, and we can see that being removed and the coaster going right here next to Superman, but again, this is outdated. Or we could see Monsoon Falls removed and put the coaster there. The Monsoon Falls days are pretty limited, so it'd be cool to put a coaster right there. You give a coaster like in the middle of the park. All the coasters are mainly in the front of the park right here. Putting the coaster right here would be great because you put it right in the middle of the park. So that'd be pretty great. But now we're going to move on to Six Flags Fiesta Texas. I think they would definitely get a year off because they just got Batman the Ride, the 4D Free Fly coaster. So I think they will be getting some like overall family attractions, make the park look good as well. So just get some flying scooters or some Aqua Blast, something like that. So just family rides. And next we're going to move on to Six Flags New England. They just got Wicked Cyclone, an awesome RMC hybrid coaster. So I think they'll also be getting a year off. Because they could like do this. They could get a water park expansion, or they could just get some shows. Like look at some Looney Tunes shows, overall just some really great shows. Take a year off. Make the park look good as well. I love saying that phrase. Also, with Six Flags Over Texas, they just got the Justice League Battle for Metropolis Dark Ride. I don't think we'll be seeing them get another roller coaster. Like, wait till next year to see them get another roller coaster. I'll predict that later. But I think they will be getting some Texas-themed show productions. They're very Texas-themed. They're located in Arlington, and a very great, charming park. This is the most charming Six Flags park. So I think they'll just be getting some Texas-themed shows. Now we're on our last three. Third one is Six Flags Great America. I think we'll be seeing them get another off year. Probably their next coaster will be in 2018. Their last coaster was Goliath in 2014. So I think they'll just wait till like 2018, 2019, something like that, and then they'll get their new roller coaster. But I think they will also be getting some shows, maybe another water park expansion, or expand of what they're getting this year. They just got some old classic shows, brought in 3 kiddie ride classics. Some overall that. You can expand on what they're doing. It's the 40th anniversary, so you can expand on that. Our second to last park is Six Flags Magic Mountain. I see a lot of possibilities for this park because they just got Twisted Colossus, and they've gotten a lot of roller coasters. Before Twisted Colossus, they got Speedy Gonzales, and before that, they got Full Throttle, and before that they got Green Lantern. They got a lot of roller coasters within those years. They need to take a break with the Thrill Seekers. At least, that's what I think. So, I think they should be getting some family rides. Look at some flying scooters that you can get. Or you can even get a dark ride like that. Or, since they're a thrill park, they're known as the thrill capital of the world, we could see them getting some family rides expansions. Or we could see them be getting a water park or a flat ride. Flat ride because I see the flat ride more likely happening because, yes, they are a thrill park. As I said, they're the thrill capital of the world. So I think the flat ride, like a Huss Frisbee or Huss Topspin, will work at this park because the only flat ride they have is the Drop Tower. So now our last park, which is Six Flags Great Adventure. They're definitely going to get a new roller coaster because they haven't got one for a while, and we are going to potentially see them announce their new roller coaster for 2016. I'm going to run down the possibilities of them, of what they could be getting. So the first one, the rumors are going around about an Intamin Giga Coaster. This might happen. I mean, it could happen because they are an extreme park, not as extreme as Six Flags Magic Mountain with the coasters, but they could make this a very, very great attraction. Also, it would give you a coaster in all 4 height categories: Stratocoaster, Giga Coaster, Hyper Coaster, and just regular size coaster. So you could do that, but I don't think this will be happening. Six Flags isn't known for installing Giga Coasters, but who knows, maybe we'll see one in the future at some point. I do want to see this happen, though. The other possibility is an RMC wooden roller coaster. This was rumored for a while for Six Flags Great Adventure. I think this is very likely because Six Flags has been working with RMC lately. They've installed a lot of RMCs, even an RMC Woody at Six Flags Great America. That was Goliath. So we could be seeing Six Flags Great Adventure on this list and be adding an RMC wooden coaster. So we'll see what happens. There are other possibilities, like these two. We could be seeing them get a Premier Eyes launch coaster. Premier Eyes has been the latest manufacturer that Six Flags has been working to get their steel launch roller coasters. So I think we'll be seeing them get this attraction. I think the RMC is more likely because, again, Six Flags has been working with RMC lately. So this, who knows, this could happen. They could put it in the old Batman and Robin the Chillers section. That used to be an old Premier Eyes launch coaster, and it was dueling. They can make a different one and make it all out and back, go in the trees, and do all sorts of stuff. This will be in the Movie Town section. Or the last one could be an SNS 4D Free Fly coaster. This is the one that's rumored the most for 2016. Because, I don't really get why. Probably they are an innovative company. Six Flags is known for having innovative rides. This could be a possibility at Six Flags Great Adventure. So we could be seeing this at some point. I kind of don't want it to happen. I want to see a big coaster come to this park because they are a big park. The biggest park in the world because of Safari Off-Road Adventure. This would be great, though. I loved it when I see it, but again, I just want to see a bigger coaster. But this is a very high possibility. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And Six Flags will hopefully announce their plans in probably mid-August. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and the sequel will come up soon. So, see you guys later.